like it or not, it is the government of Pakistan and the federal government and the provincial government of Pakistan that have taken steps. For example, I've been following, I do research, I'm a researcher basically, and I've followed what's been happening over the past 5 years. More importantly, the construction and the opening of several colleges and network of schools in Balochistan, the induction of up to 5,000 Baloch youth into the Pakistan Army, the increase in the share of the Balochistan government's share in the natural resources of the federal government of Pakistan, which is a tremendous increase. And most importantly, we have a nationalist Baloch government right now in power in Quetta. People who were marginalized, who were accused really of working against the state, were included in the political process and allowed to form a government. And they're now in power in Quetta. Dr. Ahmad Quraishi is a well-known Baloch nationalist who's now part of the government. Bengal is part of the political processes of the Balochistan Assembly. So I would have loved to hear really from the experts of the panel a sort of an unbiased assessment and analysis of the good work and the bad work, the bad side of things, which I would assume was, I'm sure many would agree, was lacking in the assessments that we heard. It was mostly focused on the bad side and left out the positive. So just these couple of observations. One very last quick point is that I think nowhere a discussion on Balochistan would be complete without discussing the regional dynamics of the issue. Balochistan has been part and parcel of the Cold War that started in the 1960s. It was used by various players, in addition, of course, to Pakistan, which many of the panelists made a party. We've had the former Soviet Union, we've had India, we've had, of course, Iran. Recently, we've seen an increase. Recently we've seen an increase in the number of American politicians who've been talking about Balochistan. Started to add the United States to the list of countries that exploited this issue. So mainly Balochistan, a humanitarian issue, needs to be approached in
do you have a question? Just a second, sir. You asked a question. You need to listen to the answer. Just a second. No, you're not. Just a second. You're not supposed to come. You are asking.
Please listen.
Let me.
Don't get into dialogue, please.
Would you raise the issue?
The dialogue is bad. That's what you mean?
Listen, are you representing Pakistan over here?
I said Professor Sabi.
Just a second. I need to answer your question. You are suggesting that you kidnap a woman, rape her, and because you send her breakfast in the morning, she should thank you. Shame on you, sir.
Mr. Kumar, for the question that was raised to you.
Excuse me, Mr. Fatah, you should also talk about militants kidnapping you.
No, I won't.
Please.
I won't. I'm 65 years. I've spent twice jail in Balochistan, and how dare you suggest that you shower your pennies at the Baloch and they should thank you. You are not Her Majesty's spokesman from the Viceroy's office. You are merely an ISI spokesman.